UCO Broncos had their work cut out for them as they met the defending NAIA national champs, the Northwestern Rangers. The Rangers scored early and often, beginning with this 10-yard reverse by Patrick Creighton, and Northwestern had a 7-0 lead only 2 minutes into the game. But with the Broncos back on offense, quarterback Brett Manning has his long pass held up in the wind, and Northwestern DB Edwin Moore barely out-battles Bronco receiver Don Harris, and UCO gives away their first of 3 turnovers on the night. Now, the Bronco defense and Kelly Heathington and John Brazil manhandling Ranger quarterback Al Hunt, the second-team All-American a year ago, but Hunt did give the Broncos trouble all night long. And look at this play a few plays later. Hunt being pressured by Brad Shea and Ryan Cooper, being dragged down, and he fires the nearly perfect pass to Gary Manuel, who turns a near sack into a huge play. A 24-yard gain on a 3rd and 18 that would be UCO's luck all night long. Then the Rangers punch it in. Fullback Matt Walter with the 1-yard run, and the Northwestern fans have every reason to cheer. They're up 14-0 first quarter. The Rangers would yet again add to their lead with a field goal and this Charles McBride 2-yard run. The Broncos in a 24-0 first half hole. But don't count out the bronze and blue machine just yet. Brett Manning is going to find Chad Hacker for a 64-yard gain down to the Rangers 7-yard line. Hacker showing the wheels and the hands. He's putting on a clinic. That would set up Greg Briley on the very next play from 7 yards out. And Briley, the pride of valiant Oklahoma, he's dragging a couple of Rangers into the end zone with him. Too bad we don't get points for those two guys. Touchdown UCO. Briley finished with just 22 yards rushing on 11 carries. Luttrell's extra point is good. The Broncos finally get on the board. With 6:37 left in the first half, they trail 24-7. Still in the first half, and the defense applying the pressure. Seth Strong and Jermaine Bordeaux meet you at the quarterback, and they do, getting a sack on Al Hunt. UCO with the ball back, and they're driving. Manning's going to find junior split end Rockwell Armstrong for the big gain, and it looks like the Broncos might put up another 6 before halftime. That is until a few plays later. Manning, he's going to drop back, and his pass gets batted, and that ain't good because Ranger DB C.J. Hollins is going to be there for the pick, and it's 24-7 at the half. Second half, and the cheerleaders are doing their best on the sidelines, and on the field, Kinnear Ware is doing his best. The linebacker coming on the outside rush, and he puts a licking on Eric Gooden. Northwestern was up 38-7 at this point, but Gooden would get his revenge a few plays later on this 12-yard run to put the Broncos at 38-14, but that would be it for UCO scoring. Even though later in the fourth quarter, the redshirt freshman Vince Hall, he's going to come up with a nice solo tackle on defense in the waning moments, but the offense, they're going to be left wondering what happened and looking forward to next week when they return to the friendly confines of Wantland Stadium. Derek Burleson, the Huddle.